I witnessed, recorded, and produced these videotapes of the Washington, D.C. hearing. Their authenticity is above question.
This is produced as part of the ongoing work on the website, thewaythetruthandthelife.net.
This is a hearing about the government licensing the electrocution of people to cause grand mal seizures. Think of the millions of dollars, taxpayers' money, spent to pay psychiatrists and their supporters and for the worldwide travel in putting this conference together, while the victims and opponents had to pay their own way.
Excuse me, I've had my hand up off and on, and you saw me raise my hand about 10 minutes ago, and I still have not been recognized. It's a very important observation for us to make on the risks section in your draft report. It's probably the only time I've been able to raise it. And I think it's unjust for you to deny me that opportunity.
Make it please, sir.
Thank you. On page 9, okay, the whole bottom half of page 9, where you presume to say a definitive word on the brain damage, which you actually do. You don't call it brain damage. You say the artifacts. What I resent is the fact that this is one other example of the fact you don't recognize brain damage, which is a direct result of electroshock. You minimize the many credible studies that have been done on animals and human beings. We talk about the autopsy studies and clinical neurological studies conclusively showing brain damage. It's, I heard and read Dr. Weiner, and he himself misinterprets Hartelius, which is the classic study on brain damage, conclusively showing that brain damage is in fact a direct result. And secondly, I gave you, and I don't know whether you have it, about a day ago, a shock bibliography with special references to brain damage documented in the literature. Do you have that? I gave it to your colleague because he said he would give it to you right on the panel. It was yesterday afternoon. I'd say 18 pages long. It documents the brain damage from shock, modified shock, unmodified shock, permanent memory loss, neurological studies, all showing conclusively there's brain damage. Now, do you have that?
I have the document that you provided. Yes, it was provided to us. Thank you.
Fine. Once again, this is a whitewash of the serious damage from shock. It's like the APA.
One electroshock treatment can equal the energy of 3 pistol shots to the head.
Dr. Rose accepted 2 pieces of literature for reference. I would hope and you might make copies available for the panel. We're talking about having a police factor information on the device and what we're using. And the one copy is the Thymatron, the brochure on a single sheet handout on the Thymatron pulse ECT device. And in there it shows the physical characteristics. I've also included a current Winchester ammunition catalog because it shows the energy with which the bullets have. But running this machine at its maximum brings 201 joules of energy. That is 148 foot-pounds. If you're interested in actually understanding like the truth in lending and what they're talking about, 1 joule is 0.07376 foot-pounds. But what this means is this device, when operated at its maximum capacity, will lift a 1 pound weight 148.7 feet. The energy contained in that is equivalent to 3 25 caliber pistol slugs. Now that is just pure factor data. To give that lifting of 1 pound energy equivalence in informed consent, how could you not do that? And if you're going to give a procedure, the total energy and the total time are the physical parameters that characterize the prescribes a drug, he has to record the prescription. Why isn't the total time and the total energy recorded? This has been an experimental hazardous device for years now. Why hasn't this information been gathered that we could be talking with concrete, objective facts rather than subjective opinions of psychiatrists and patients?
One electroshock treatment can equal the energy of 3 pistol shots to the head.
All right, out with your gun. Out with your gun.
Okay, this won't hurt. It'll be over in just a moment.
What's that?
Conductant.
Oh, dabble, do you? Right, Mr. Jackson?
Open your mouth.
What's that?
This will keep you from biting your tongue.
Oil?
Now just bite down on it.
Oh.
That's right. Just bite down. Now bite down on it.
Good. Are you ready? Here we go.